Hi there. Welcome back to the Obsidian Mirror podcast. My name is CynthiaVogel, and today is the 12/12 portal, and I'm going to be doing 2 scrying sessions for us today for this portal date. There's a lot happening, and this is a very significant day. So I'll just leave it at that. I don't need to say really anything else other than that. And I'm wishing you well wherever you are in the world and on the planet, whenever you catch this reading. I'm doing this in 2024 on 12/12, but this is going to be timeless and have relevance for you whenever you happen to hear it. I've got some beautiful incense burning, and as you can see, I have my altar set up here, and we're going to be gazing into this amethyst, black amethyst portal here, that also has some selenite within, as you can see if you're looking on with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the portal, and whatever comes through is meant to come through for our highest good. Thank you, and thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing someone kneeling on their knees and stretching back, laying back and stretching. It's some kind of a puppet or a religious statue. It's interesting. Now it's kind of reclined but seated. Almost like a Tibetan dancer is what I'm seeing. If you've seen rice prints, I'm sorry, not Tibetan, Thai. If you've seen rice prints from Thailand, there are representations of dancers, and that's what I'm seeing with those beautiful hats that are similar to Phrygian hats. I'm also being shown like a snake shaman or a snake charmer is how they're known in English. Working with a cobra, like the cobra rising out of the basket in front of him. And there's some sort of potent gaze happening between them. Now I'm seeing a baby that's being swaddled. Someone's receiving a lot of purple light flowing into them. And it's intermixed with void energy. Void energy, and I'm being told that it's like space goddess energy, like void state, void removal, void energy that's dark feminine that comes in to remove pain and affliction. And it's coming around somebody's heart like void space. If this is you and you're feeling that kind of energy around your heart, it's a healing energy. I'm seeing 2 diamond earrings, really fiery. Like, my God, they must be, this is like Hope Diamond level, not large, but quality. But they're 2 diamond earrings. Somebody's being crowned with these 2 diamond earrings, which is so interesting. Yeah, these diamonds are just brilliant. Like, they're almost showing me that they have some sort of prism-like power, like crystals. I mean, diamonds are, they're powerful. They've obviously, the power of the diamond has been corrupted by people. Something about that. Like some kind of Kali Ma energy almost around diamonds. I don't know what's happening with that, but that's something to be thinking about. And there, you know, gold has been discussed in this way. I've never heard people talk about diamonds like this. I wonder, there probably are people, but there's something really powerful coming through about someone wearing true earring, like they're now, it's sort of merging into like the ruby, not the ruby slippers, although that might have meaning for someone, but the glass slippers from Cinderella. Like someone's being given these diamond earrings almost like Cinderella and the glass slippers. That's so interesting and funny to me in this way, but now there's kind of some image and you know, power around blood diamonds, right? So that's important. Mining, extraction. A lot about entering the void. If you're now, I'm seeing someone like me. I'm representing you, and it's like I'm floating in void space towards this portal, like I'm about to go through it in my mind's eye, and I'm naked and I'm heading head first horizontally towards this portal, like I'm gonna go through this portal. Honeycomb, honeycomb. I'm seeing something about giants as well now. Something's hurting my stomach all of a sudden. I don't like that. It's something to, I don't know what's happening, but that has something to do with those giants. That's not a good feeling. I don't know what that is. I'm being shown something about not going that way, cutting that cord. Cutting these cords to that giant energy. It's not right somehow. I'm seeing someone's head in a vice. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. That's not something I like to bring through here, but that's what it is. It's somebody's head in a vice. I don't know if that means someone's having severe headaches or feeling mentally blocked, or if this is something more literal, some sort of image I'm being shown about human brutality. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm breaking chains. Also a broken chain link. There's a song coming through, which is sort of interesting, and I can only hear a fragment of it. It's, I think, from the 80s. Lights out. Uh-huh. Something, something, something. Lights out. Uh-huh. I think it's like blast, blast. What is that song? I don't know. It's coming through. It's an 80s song. I'm now hearing a song, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. I know the Mamas and the Papas covered that, or Cass Elliot sang that, maybe a solo. But I feel like that song came before them, so there might be something to that. I don't know why I'm being guided towards that. There might be, I mean, it has relevance to a card reading I did recently, but there might be something to do with that for you. The original version versus the Mamas and the Papas or something. The Mamas and the Papas have a little bit of a stained history and legacy now with John Phillips, and that goes into a lot of really rape culture type stuff, with Bijou Phillips being connected to Danny Masterson, and the show One Day at a Time. I grew up watching that, and the older sister in that show ended up telling her story about having a really horribly abusive, incestuous relationship with her dad, who was Mackenzie Phillips, John Phillips' daughter. There's something about that story that's coming through, and it came through starting off with that song, which is interesting. So there might be something about illusion present. My dad was a huge Mamas and the Papas fan. In fact, we played that song at his funeral, Dream a Little Dream of Me, because he loved them. That's weird. I haven't thought of that in a while. Now I'm seeing a cradle board, which is an indigenous baby, something to hold babies, that you carry your baby on your back on this cradle board. I actually have a cradle board that was gifted to me. That has meaning here. Cradle boards are also sacred. They're infused with a lot of prayerful energy to protect the baby. And there's something about a baby in a crib, which isn't surprising. I mean, we're approaching the story of the manger and the magi and the three wise men, and it's showing me something about a baby in a crib, and also showing me how recently Pope Francis revealed the nativity scene, that there's I think it's kafie, how you say that. I have one on my altar. The baby is wrapped in that. So let's all remind ourselves right now, wherever we are, of the Palestinian people, and send them our love and protection and prayers and our tears for their liberation. Now it's kind of going back to the poppet that I saw at the beginning. And it's also, now the poppet energy is turning into that elf on a shelf. I love spirits sometimes, the way that they show me things that so I'll understand. And then when they know I'm going to be sharing on my channel, so that people will have a grasp of what I'm saying because of these common ideas. This elf on the shelf, it's kind of showing me something negative a little bit, or like mocking it, kind of, but not in a, not like, we're not trying to take people's joy. But, maybe it's just showing me the trickster nature of something like a doll. And that's been coming through a lot in my readings lately, is puppets and dolls, and the use of dolls as both a child's toy and as a tool for power and control, right? Barbie dolls now, and Barbie is coming through. I'm a huge fan of Barbie. I grew up obsessed with Barbie, like many girls. Okay, I kind of feel like the energy's pulling back now. Anything else for this 12-12 portal? Saying look both ways before crossing the road. Look both ways. Watch out. Look both ways. I'm seeing a little Selkie or seal-like energy that's coming through too. Oh my god, he's adorable. Hi. Oh, that's nice. I mean, Selkies are shapeshifters, and they have a lot of related lore to similar ideas to Kitsune spirits. So there might be something to watch out for a little bit about. As adorable as the Selkie is that I'm seeing, there's something to know about Selkies. You need to know that about what you're looking at if you're looking at something like that right now. Maybe, I don't know. Oh my god, the Selkie is just precious, this little Selkie spirit. Oh, I'm very honored. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and close this out, this portal message. And then I'll be back to do a second gaze. I'm also going to gaze into the Obsidian Mirror today for the 12-12 portal. It's a nice day to do this kind of work. So I'm sending you much love and respect. I hope something came through here that was meaningful. And if you haven't listened to my readings before, I try to refrain from interpreting these archetypal images that come through, because I feel like the less I interpret, the clearer the message, honestly. I don't need my human filter interpreting these things for you. You can make your own conclusions from these archetypes. So again, I'm sending much love and respect to you for the winter season in the Northern Hemisphere and for the summer in the Southern. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.